Ellargu Namaskara. I'm sorry I could not be there with all of you in person, but I'm happy that at least I'm able to join you virtually. First of all, my congratulations to all the entrepreneurs in the crowd, all the mentors, the angel investors and funders who will provide the required resources for these entrepreneurs, people who work in the incubators, who have made it their mission to really make the entrepreneur successful. First of all, why is it so important that our society nurture and encourage entrepreneurs? Because the world is changing very rapidly. And you can see that if you just look back 10 years ago and compare it to the way the world is today compared to 10 years ago, there have been quite a few changes. And as time goes on, these changes will only accelerate. And when the world changes, each one of us, each of the communities, each of the societies only have two options. Either you grudgingly accept the change or you willingly lead the change. And those people who lead the change are the entrepreneurs. So the culture of looking at the world and saying that there are problems, but those problems can be solved is a very important attitude and a culture to have. A community where you have people who look at problems and want to solve those problems as opposed to sit around and complain about them are the societies and the communities and the companies and the nations that are vibrant. And those who feel helpless, who feel victimized, and the only thing they can do, the only outlet they have to any problem in the world is to complain, are the impoverished communities. And so, as we look forward to the world, we want a vibrant community. We want a vibrant nation. And that's why I want to congratulate Dr. Prakash Mugli for taking this initiative through his foundation. Because these entrepreneurs are the job makers. We need to create, we always talk about how India is blessed with young people. But these young people can either become a national asset or a national liability. If they are gainfully employed and contributing positively to society, they become an asset. If they're unemployed and roaming around the societies doing nothing, they become a liability. And as we go forward, most of the jobs are going to be created by new companies. And therefore, societies that have the ability to create these new companies and new initiatives are the societies that will do well. And so, and Belgaum has the culture of being entrepreneurial and has always looked at problems and be excited about those. And I hope that this initiative and the time that you all spent together will contribute to making the Belgaum area even more entrepreneurial. And I want to congratulate all the entrepreneurs assembled here today because they're special people. They're the people who have the guts. They're the people who have a vision. They're the people who really want to make a change. I know once they embark on the journey will not be smooth. It'll be a roller coaster ride. There'll be a lot of ups and downs. But the experience and the feeling and the fulfillment that they get is unparalleled to anything else in life. So it's all worth it. And so I want to make sure that the entrepreneurs stick with their vision and not give up the first time they have a hard problem to solve. Because There's no entrepreneur whose path is laid out smoothly. In fact, every entrepreneur, when he starts his journey, there's only three surprises. The three surprises are: it's harder than what they thought, it's going to take longer than what they thought, and it's going to take more money than they thought. So, unfortunately, it's only bad news. But good entrepreneurs persevere through these hardships because their conviction is profound. They do believe that if they do what they're doing and get it done, that the world will be a better place. And doesn't matter how much hardship they go through, it's worth going through that. Also, I want to assure all the entrepreneurs that entrepreneurship is not a one-time deal. Entrepreneurship is a career choice. You will be successful. Sometimes you're going to be hugely successful, sometimes somewhat successful, and sometimes not so successful. But it doesn't matter. Every time you go through one of these experiences, you'll be better prepared for your next challenge. And next challenge, you will be taking on a problem that's bigger in scope, and you'll have a bigger vision. And so throughout your whole life, being entrepreneurial and being an entrepreneur, constantly taking on bigger and bigger challenges and solving them, is a great way to live one's life. So make sure that you always maintain your values. It's very important that this country make sure that we have people who have good values lead the society, so that not only the society will benefit just a few people, but it'll benefit everybody in the society, so that we have a sustainable, happy, harmonious community that we all live in. Thank you very much. Sorry I couldn't be there with you, but I'm sure you'll have an excellent day today. Thank you.